so today I am doing a different type of video than anything I have ever done before. Not that I do that much different stuff. I want to start doing different things, and I promise I am starting as of today. Sorry, I just want to put it out there, sorry about the super harsh washed out lighting. I am filming with my light because it is 6:30ish at night, so it is pretty dark. I mean, there's no light outside at all, so I have to work with my light, my lamp, so that's why the light is so harsh and I'm washed out, although I have a bit of contour on and you can see it there, but I don't look like I have any lashes on in the viewfinder anyway. Anyway, I'm talking way too fast. And my hair is air drying, so it'll look pretty nasty. But the reason I am doing this video is because I was going to put up my haul video, and if you haven't seen my most recent video, then go watch my most recent haul video, then go watch that and skip it to the end. Not all the way to the end, but pretty far. If you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I kind of like, oh, I'm about to put this video up and I don't have anything to follow through with it, so I kind of need something else. I kind of need to do the next video. So that's why I'm filming when it's dark and I have crappy air dried, no styled hair, and I look like I have no lashes on because I don't. I have mascara, but no. Anyway, back to the story. So if you haven't watched that whole video, go watch that. I will link down below, so you can go watch the ending of it. But it is in it I announce my pregnancy, so if you're here from that, then thank you for coming and watching. But yes, I am pregnant. I am 18 weeks and 5 days, so I'm almost 19 weeks. Yeah, I'm 19 weeks on Sunday. We have our ultrasound on Wednesday, and then our gender reveal is the following weekend on Saturday. So I kind of need to put this video up. I kind of need to film so I can get this video up soon. And I'm also probably going to film, my the gender tests, do those sorts of videos. I really want to do that to see how many tallies we can get of the boy and the girl. So I'll probably film that on, you know, Sunday or something like that, Sunday afternoon, because the rest of my days are pretty filled up from now till Wednesday. So I want to do that before we find out what we're having, or else it's just useless really. And I'm lying, going, oh, I don't know what it's going to be, boy or girl. And really, I already know what it's going to be because we've already had our ultrasound. So yeah, I am nearly 19 weeks pregnant. By the time you see this, I probably am already 19 weeks, but we'll just go 19 weeks, okay? I am 19 weeks pregnant, let's just say that. So I have known for, obviously I've known for quite a while. We started trying in March, and we didn't fall pregnant until April, and the way we had planned it was we were getting married in June, or we've gotten married now, so we're getting married in June, and we wanted to be able to announce it to our friends and family at our wedding, so everyone was in one place and it was just easy. So we weren't too sure of how well we were going to fall pregnant, if we we're going to fall pregnant between March and April in those 2 months or not, because not many people know this, but my last pregnancy was a molar pregnancy. If you're unsure about that, just go and Google it. It's so much easier than trying to explain it because there's a lot of information to go into it, but it was a complete molar. And if you know about them, that if you know about molars, that you now have to wait a certain amount of time for your blood test that or your pregnancy hormones to go back down to 0 or negative, which is 5 or below. We had to wait almost. It has been almost a year. It had been in April. In March, it had been almost a year since we started to try for the baby for a baby last year. So it's been quite a while, and we were unsure of how we were going to go about falling pregnant, because although me and David are very fertile, we were unsure if the molar would have made a difference in my fertility, but no, it doesn't. And obviously I fell pregnant pretty quick. So we started trying in March. We didn't really try too much in March. We weren't too concerned, although I guess that's a good thing, because we were like, oh, if it happens, it doesn't, then it doesn't. So I actually planned to have my hens night the weekend before I ovulated. So I ovulated on the Wednesday, and I had my hens on the weekend before I ovulated, so I was all planned out. I was like, gonna have my hens night then, and then I'm gonna have Wednesday, we're gonna get busy. So yeah, I had planned it perfectly, but you know, I wasn't really that concerned with it at that point. So we didn't fall pregnant, and we fell pregnant in April because we were a little bit more on point with that. And so we announced it at our wedding, and it was 9 weeks at our wedding. I didn't mind that I wasn't 12 weeks, where, you know, a lot of people say you should wait to announce it because of chance of miscarriage and that. But after the molar, I kind of just wanted to tell as many people as I could, because I hadn't told anyone with the molar until after it happens. So I wanted to tell people earlier, so then if something was to happen, I had the support and everyone kind of knew what was going on, where with the mole, and not many people know, and so it was hard. So that's why I made sure that we were going to tell people whether we were 12 weeks or 9 weeks, either way. So we told everybody, and then we went for a little family honeymoon to the Bunya Mountains. So if you're in Australia or southeast Queensland, that you probably already know where Bunyas is, but it's like just, Bunya Mountains is just a national forest on top of mountains, so it's so nice up there. It was pretty cold, but we just stayed inside with the wood fires going, and I was in my pajamas, and it was so relaxing. It was, oh, great. So we went on that, and then I announced the pregnancy to everyone else on my Facebook and that after we got back. So it's been a while since I announced it to everyone else, and I've been a bit slack, but I have been sick. I had the flu, and now it's just all in my nose and all congested and gross, so sorry if it sounds disgusting and me sniffling, but I can't help it. So apart from being sick, I've just been really exhausted. Like, this pregnancy is so different to Caleb's, and I've put that down to with Caleb, I didn't have a child already, so I could sleep when I wanted to. I could have my naps through the day. I could stay up till whenever I wanted to, and I could wake up whenever I wanted to. I didn't work, so I didn't have to worry about getting up to a certain someone and waiting till they went to sleep at night and getting up with them and whatever else, and not being able to nap through the day. So I put being exhausted down to already having a kid and already having a responsibility of a child. Okay, so yeah, I haven't put a video up because I've just been so tired myself, and yeah, like I said, it's just because I think I've already got Caleb, so I can't sleep in that when I want to and nap in that, and I'm sick, so I've just been out of it, really. So me and David are finding out at the, we are probably finding out at the ultrasound, just with me and David in our own little private area. We're finding out together. David wants to find out as early as possible, and I want to as well. Like, I just want to start buying things, because like I go look in baby shops and I'm like, ooh, I just want to buy everything, and I'm like, well, but I can't. Whoa back, girl, you don't know what you haven't yet. So like, we're probably going to find out at the ultrasound, just so it makes it easier and we can find out together privately, and then we're going to announce it to everyone else. So I will probably be vlogging that and showing you guys anyway, and I'll put that up after this. Not after this, but after the gender test and all that kind of thing. Found out, we announced it, and I will probably make a separate video, or not sure what I'm doing yet, but I will put in how I found, like when I found out. I did a pregnancy test video and I announced it to David, and like the video of me announcing it to our family and friends at our wedding. I'll probably do all that in a video, so I may do that. If not, then I'll put it in another pregnancy update or something like that. I don't know, I'll include it somewhere, somehow, so keep an eye out. But symptoms so far, so I know I'm pretty far along. This pregnancy has been completely different from Caleb's. So we've already talked about the tiredness, so I have been pretty tired, but morning sickness, oh, I'm finally over it, but it took a while for my body to get used to it. With Caleb's, I was sick from 8 weeks to 12 weeks, and I was probably only sick a few times, like actual vomiting in that time. I very rarely actually felt nauseous, but when I did feel nauseous, I threw up, so there was only a few times. With this one, from 4 weeks, no joke, from 4 weeks till I want to say 8 weeks, so just before the wedding, I was so sick. I always felt sick. I was sick quite a lot, and it was just horrible. And then after the wedding, I felt good for probably 2 weeks, and then it started up again until probably about 15 weeks. It stopped. So I had morning sickness for quite a while, and it's been totally different from Caleb's. So yeah, I mean, my morning sickness has been a lot worse. Not to the point where I can't eat anything or I can't stomach things. I don't like beef at the moment. Like, I don't find it to be tasty. Like, I will still eat it, but I don't crave it. I don't go, oh, I really want this. I've been wanting chicken, but I don't want beef. I don't want beef. I mean, I will have it, but if I had to choose between chicken and beef, I will choose chicken over beef any day. Any day. Cravings, really, I haven't really had any cravings apart from the fact that I don't want beef and I want chicken. I don't think there's any real cravings. Like, I don't think I like sweet over savoury. I don't think I want anything over particular anything. Not yet, anyway. Although the other day I just wanted salty chips. But in with Caleb's pregnancy, all of our friends made fun of me because David filmed me one time getting so cranky because I wanted chips, and I'm like, I want chips, and now every time I'm like, every time I say I want something, like, I want chips, and they make so much fun of me. So I did want chips the other day, so anybody that knows about that, I want chips. I have had pretty bad headaches. I've had really bad headaches the last 2 weeks because of the flu and that. But before that, I have like always have like a tinge of a headache. Just somewhere, sometime out through the day, I'll get a little bit of a headache. And it's horrible. So I've had headaches, but my blood pressure and all that's fine. So not to do with that. But I've just have had headaches. TMI. My boobs did hurt at the start of the pregnancy, and they are feeling fantastic. Then also they say nipples are meant to get bigger, and mine are like dinner plates at the moment. With Caleb's pregnancy, they didn't change colour. They didn't really get much. They got a little bit bigger towards the end of the pregnancy, but a little tiny bit bigger. But no, they're bigger, a decent size bigger. I'm like, no, my boobs are so ugly now. My boobs have gone up extra size. They haven't seemed to grow too much now since they're not sore anymore, so hopefully they will just hold off until the end of the pregnancy and then they'll get bigger, because I don't feel like buying like 20 million bras until the end of the pregnancy. I know they're probably going to get bigger, obviously. I'm a mother, so I know that their boobs are going to get bigger. My boobs are going to get bigger, but hopefully they don't get bigger until the end of the pregnancy. Please. I've been drinking a whole lot of water lately. Like, I'm always thirsty, and if I don't have water with me, I will get so stressed out because I'm just so thirsty. So I make sure I always have water with me, and if I'm going somewhere that I know I'm going to be out of the house for a while, I'll make sure I'll have a drink with me. And I do drink quite a lot of water anyway, but now that I'm pregnant, I drink so much. I really like my water. Oh, and also if I don't drink water, my headaches get so bad. So like it's like I am dehydrated, but I know I'm not because I'm drinking so much. Like I'm drinking more than a normal person should. So I know it's not dehydration. I think it's just my body just wanting water, and when it can't get it, it's just like I feel like I'm gonna forget a million things. I should have wrote some of the symptoms and all that down that I'm going through, but yeah, I feel like that's all I want to say. Like, I don't really have that many symptoms, but like the morning sickness has been a big thing and the headaches have been a totally different thing. Like everything else has been pretty normal, I guess. I mean, my nipples are getting bigger, or have gotten bigger, so, but apart from those, you know, nipples and morning sickness and headaches, it's pretty much a normal pregnancy for me. I have felt the baby kick quite a lot, actually. It is non-stop moving. Like, so when I was pregnant with Caleb, I did start feeling him kick at 14 weeks. I didn't realise at the time that it was him. I just thought it was, I was thinking it was him, but until about 17 weeks when I was absolutely sure that that's what it was. That was at 14 weeks I felt him, so it wasn't until 17 weeks I actually realised that's what it was, like definite, that's what it was. But this one, I didn't feel this baby kick until probably about 16 and a half weeks. So I was getting worried. I was like, oh, but I had my Doppler, which you would have seen in my haul, which I have no idea where it is now. Here it is. I have my Doppler, so when I feel worried if I haven't felt the baby kick in a while, I'll just put the Doppler on, and I find it straight away now. But I got the Doppler when I was like 10 weeks pregnant, and for a while I couldn't find it. And, you know, I'm not a professional, I don't know what I'm looking for, so I was like, you know, it's fine. I didn't stress myself out because I was like, it can be hard, especially when you're first pregnant and especially when you're first using that thing. When I was probably about when I was probably about 14 weeks, I finally was able to hear Caleb. Well, not Caleb, this baby. I was finally able to hear the baby. So that was good. Before the 16 weeks, before I first felt the baby, I would put the Doppler on and just make sure I heard it and be like, yep, sweet, it's sweet, it's still there. Yeah, this baby, I thought Caleb moved a lot, like, but he's probably just a normal baby that moved. He probably just had his normal baby movements, but this baby, it constantly moves. Like, it's moving right now and it's non-stop. Like, it's just kicking away, rolling, kicking, pushing, everything. Like, I can feel everything when I'm in the car. See, with Caleb, I didn't feel it much when I was walking. I didn't feel him at all when I was walking. I didn't feel him at all when we were in the car because of the movement of the car. I didn't feel him when I was eating. I didn't feel him, you know, I felt him when I was resting and sitting down. You know, and when you're resting, the baby moves and you can feel it because your body's not moving. But this one, like, from as soon as I started feeling the baby, I felt it all the time. When we were in the car, when I was eating, when I was walking, I feel it all the time, and it does not move. It does not move. It does not stop moving. It is constant. So it's good for now, but when I'm 39 weeks, 40 weeks, and I have feet up in my ribs and kicking everywhere, I'm not going to appreciate this baby moving so much. I mean, I love it now because it's just so delicate and nice little kicks and rolls, and you can feel it scraping along. But when it's bigger, oh, it's going to be painful. Caleb did a few painful little kicks and that, and rolls, like you're like, oh. But this one, it's already way up here, and Caleb was way down here, so. Yeah, apart from all the kicking and that, like that's another thing that's different with this pregnancy, is this one is just so active. Oh, David's felt the baby kick already because he was like half asleep on the couch. I was like, put your hand in, put your hand in, put your hand in. And he's like, I felt it. I was like, yes, because I wasn't sure if he could feel it yet. Because I'd have my hands on my stomach and feel him. I say him because I'm certain it's a boy. So just, if I say boy, I swear I don't know. I just say him because it's just, I think it's a boy. So that's why I just say him or he. Caleb's named the baby Peanut. So everybody else knows it as Peanut. So that's why I'll say Peanut. My baby's name is Peanut until we find out what we're having. But I put my hand down on my belly, and I could feel the baby, but I was unsure whether I could feel it from the outside because I could feel it from the inside and I knew what was happening. But I put David's hair there and he's like, I can feel it. And I was like, and it did like a roll, like it's like pushed around the front of the belly, so it wasn't a kick, it was like a roll, so you could feel like the whole thing. If you've been pregnant, you know what I'm talking about, like the roll and push yourself on it. when you're further along, it gets horrible. But let's do a belly shot, shall we? Okay, so if I'm not in focus, I am so sorry, but I can't tell from here because the viewfinder is so far away. I use my mannequin to focus this area, so please be in focus. And I still have a little bit of jiggliness from when I was pregnant with Caleb, and I just could not lose it. Like I had a flat stomach, but I still had that little overhang. But this time, I'm going to be working out like a crazy woman, and I'm going to get rid of this belly. But this is it from the front. There's the bottom of the belly, there's the top. So that's the front. That's the side. So it's probably gotten a lot bigger in the last week because it was always in line with my boobies, but now it's gone a little bit further out. And this is like fat. Oh, my fingertips are so freezing. So it's like still like a little bit loose skin down here, like it's still like a tiny bit. So that's it from the side. And for a while I wasn't feeling comfortable with showing my belly because it's just looked flabbiness. It just looked like it was flabby, like way more flabby than what it does now. As you can see, that's a decent size for 18 weeks, I'm pretty sure. To finish this video up, I'm just going to kneel on the ground because I can't be soft. Moving my camera around again. But yeah, that was my belly shot. I hope it wasn't too for you because it still looks a bit flabby to me. Yeah, that's my belly shot, that's my pregnancy. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will be doing like updates like every couple of weeks, every 3 weeks, every month. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. Depends on how much what I get done, but when I can, I will film some video. I will film pregnancy updates and get them out, just so you know. I like watching these, and I thought other people might like them, so it's a different side. It's more personal. If you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up so I know you liked it, and also subscribe if you want to follow me on my little pregnancy journey. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one, which will probably be my gender test video. So yeah, I will see you in that. So bye.